Yeah, correct. Let's start my topic with introduce how some Republicans decided to the voted against the Trump tariff policy and the relationship with the 2017 to the 2014. Um, but certainly the Donald Trump won signed this is ago. My God, but this is not good mm, for the political situation in the United States. Nevertheless, Go Atlantic in the hearing on the sense confirmed how he with the family and kites appeared in the island of the Epstein's Island. This is criminal, absolutely, but before it, Go Atlantic said about how he have not any relationship since maybe 12 years ago with Jeffrey Epstein. But uh, I'm telling below, but they previously had a small relationship with above above those due to the Go Atlantic, one of the favorite politicians in the Trump administration, chief of secretary of trade departments, and one of the enjoyer of the Trump policy in the United States. So some observers told the start of the Trump policy, a tariff policy about one of the Pete Navarro, professor of the California, um, published a book about some books about the necessary to the increasing the tariff policy. One of the idea was one of the book was named to kill China. Name of the book is to kill China by the tariff policy. So this is story not more not new. If you know during the first I'm economical history, during the first term, Donald Trump began to enter the tariff policy, and mostly observers, economists, journalists uh, don't understand of this story. But certainly the tariff policy usually have a time term as taxes, the interest rate, and others. And Biden administration entered new tariffs against China's vote. And Trump administration, Trump announced the tariff for all import into the United States of America. And all of them have story about challenge, claim, this is a house, will be house, and other bad words, economical distractions, etc. And certainly, but all of all foreign trade, international trade. Uh, in here, the United States have only 20%, and totally nobody. And the countries who have benefit to the with the trade with the United States, certainly had a big damages. And the another side, Donald Trump became used the tariffs as a political tool for the foreign policy of the United States, and not only often he announced it in the own truth social. And but right now, Donald Trump used this as implement as flexibility. We have a story about the India, the India. But that certainly though the tariff policy was very blast, very blast and against the China's import to the United States. And Donald Trump announced one tariff plan. Um, China answered the Donald Trump increased this is a level of tariff China answered, and about I don't remember exact, but about 200%, 250% maybe. Not only all of them, this is the features had a declaration and on the advertisement of the information and the main newsmaker totally was the Donald Trump. And what real by fact after the before the 2nd April, uh, all of them understand and Donald Trump he hinted about it why not a tariff entered since the 1st April. He has tried hinted about it since the 1st of April to the December, 1st of the January this year. Donald Trump administration collected 288 US dollars, according to the a report of the Department of the State United States. And what to do the export for film? Certainly, the import film, exportation film, before the 2nd April entered into the custom territory of the United States more and more goods without the duties. And not only the duties and the increasing of prices have been big. According to the calculation, those Californian observers, if Trump administration increasing prices to 25%, and the prices, internal prices, increasing only 10 and 12%. But I told above aspects for import films entered the US territory before 2nd of the April. But export film in China, for example, for the other common the barrier of the tariff barrier, uh, to do cheaper oven goods about 4%. So the US consumer have not big bigger damages. But the main ideology of the tariff policy was to foster internal facilities, productivities, plants, factories, uh, those goods which United States entered into custom territory by the import. This is the main idea. Especially the sort of the main idea to the removing car plants of the Mexican territory to the territory of United States. Jesus, according to the preliminary Department of Trade under the leadership, as I say, Governor Lutnick. Governor Lutnick, this is a story. United States had a potential 300 billions to collect by the tariffs. But certainly the real, as I said, 288 billion US dollars. And this is differences, but due to the Department of Trade calculated theoretical. Theoretical calculation by the all mass of the goods. But the real situation certainly was the less and this is supposing measures. It's actually this is mm, real due to the consumers, for example, consumers this decreasing the consumers of the import goods due to the prices mm, did increase one the reason and support moral pressures etc. And so the import decreasing. It's very interesting how the China export China into the United States and follow fell down. Um, Certainly, the one of the mistake. This is a private capital of the China. Its mistake of this capital was orientation only to supply Chinese goods into the custom territory of the United States. Whole town, Shenzhen, for example, have orientation only to supply goods to the China. And certainly the China export fell down 5 or 7%. But during the November, December, China could to the recovery in absolute figures, export export from their own territory, from the Southeast Asia, Europe, etc. So this is a tariff policy have a result, but the, it's not like some forces, especially Democrats. And certainly the autumn will be very warm. So thank you. See you later. Bye bye.